Hi everyone! So today I'm going to do a flip through for my Jane Davenport Canvas Journal, and yeah, it's been super fun and it did last me quite a while, but as you're going to see, it's a mixture of things, so I didn't really put a subject onto it. I just wanted to experiment and perhaps find my own style at the end, or find something new, something I don't like, something I like, and just be a little bit more experimental, but keeping within what I felt comfortable. So let's start. So here I began by using James Burke's what are they called, stamps, and this is the it kind of looks like a warrior to me. And yeah, so that's what I've done here. Then I began to experiment a little bit, and I can say with confidence that this is definitely not my style and something I have learned not to attempt, where there is too much going on or too much color. It's just it confuses me. I want a clean and minimal kind of look where your eye goes to one area sort of thing, and the rest of the area would enhance it. So that's what I have learned. And actually, yeah, so I started it on November 13th last year. So these I created to look like balloons, so these are also his stamps, and then there's this stamp as well. Then I also had some swatches and some kind of color mixing. This particular one is mixing Wonder Forest Green with Mid-Yellow Mission Gold. So just a bunch of swatches. And here again continuing with James Burke. I quite like this as a layout. So very early on I realized that I do like pages to have a story. And here, for example, I created this one on November 29th, and then this one on December 1st, and kind of liked the idea of having her look onto this floral forest, and really like these both pages separately, but together as well it makes sense. So I do like that, and looking at this now, I should do more of this style actually. It's very cute. So let's continue. Not my favorite. I think here I was just experimenting with some of the new what are they called, the St. Petersburg White Nights colors. Just want to make sure you could see the whole book. Right, so next one. So this was a lemon that I did or tried to attempt from, I think, Billy Showell's book, one of her botanical art books, and I do like it now. At first I wasn't entirely sure, but I do like the texture here. Then playing around with the Jackson's quill brushes, which I ordered. So this was the quill brush number 2. This is this size, which is quite chunky, quite big. And this is the 10-0, which I need to reorder. And I think I'm just going to try do a faster flip through, just because otherwise it'll take us ages. Another James Burke stamp, Sannelier Botanical Watercolor Set by Billy Showell. So here I was just doing some swatches and more doodles, more swatches, mixing greens. Here was around Christmas time, so I think I've done a tutorial for both of those. So these are meant to be Christmas tree ornaments. And then another Christmas kind of themed illustration right here of the mistletoe. And then I took a little break, it seems, 1 month, and I went back to James Burke's stamps and decided to create a quite detailed floral arrangement in her hair. more play with James Burke's, trying to think, these seem to be red. I don't remember what I stamped them in, because I don't have a red stamp, I don't think, or do I? Oh, maybe maybe these are the Tim Holtz, you know, the distressing stamps. And here is more experimenting with different mediums. So there are some pencils and ink tans. I think these are the ink tans with some watercolor. These are quite simple and fun. So just the faces, more play with faces and girls. And this is the Billy Showell brush set, the size 4, size 2 and size 6 that I was swatching out. Here just some abstract pieces. I think I have a tutorial on these as well, so I incorporated some gold. And then some cacti. Now I don't remember, I think I might have a tutorial on one of them. So quite like this layout. Back onto playing with these abstract pieces, and I quite like the Shadow Violet and the Moon Glow from Daniel Smith, because they're already so complicated as a color. So this is just one color here, the blue, pink and the kind of brownie. It just separates into that gorgeousness really. So you don't need to do much other than just adding a bit of water to help it separate. And then I've got these urban sketching illustrations, which I've done a series on, so you can see all of these on a video. This is probably one of the favorites. I really like it, of the portable painter. I love the way it looks. Maybe one day I'll create some stickers out of this one. And then so this doesn't work, it kind of, you know, two different themes, but I've done it regardless. So this is a beach scene. Then there is this one, which is a water lily, Scottish water lilies by Shirley Trevena. So I think this is from her book as well. So I've used a mixed media there. So here is where my Faber-Castell Polychromos obsession began. So yeah, just playing around, and I think this was a cover-up for something I didn't like, so I didn't want to rip out a page, obviously, because that could damage the sketchbook. So that's what I've done here, and these are Rachel Beth watercolors, the beautiful shimmery ones. Okay, so I think this was the tutorial. So I really like those cacti, so I kind of revisited it over here and created a tutorial. And there's definitely a tutorial for this one, a very easy kind of leafy illustration. And then there is more play here, again a cover up for something I didn't like. So this is the Silver Black Velvet brush, which is this one in action, just seeing the wide range of things that it can create. Here I do like this page a lot as well, so I tried to mix skin tones with 2 pinks and 2 yellows and see what I can come up with. I really like this peachy skin tone personally, and some of the yellowish kind of as well. And then you can see, so this is March 14th and this is June 13th, and I went back and kind of finished it off. And then I really like this girl. This is like a Frida inspired girl, really like her. So these are the miniature illustrations that I've done. Here are some play with the gold again, just dipping gold and actually silver, because I hardly ever use silver. I just wanted to see what it would look like. It looks quite nice, so you could create a nice postcard, or something to be framed, just very simple. And there are tutorials for these two, so this is a part of urban sketching. If you look at the playlist, I think you'll find these videos. And yeah, all of these are on video as well. Here's the Rachel Bath watercolor palette. And here I began to do the floral doodles, which I really have enjoyed. And one of the things I want to concentrate in this for the rest of the year are these doodles. I find them incredibly relaxing to create and just really joyful. And here was the process of creating the face palette. Some more floral doodles. I really like these ones. They're very gentle, very kind of feminine and pretty, and but modern at the same time, so they have that simplicity about them that I really like. Here's just a play on, you know, Gustav Klimt kind of style, that sort of blocky kind of style. This is one of my favorite pages as well. In fact, I liked this illustration so much that I didn't want to put anything here just in case I ruin it. So yeah, I love her a lot. And let's move on. This is the new Polychromos that I added to my collection, just playing with the skin tones here. More doodling. So I first done these miniature floral illustrations, and then I decided to doodle all the way across and kind of connect the two pages together. I do like these flowers actually a lot. Then here is a beach scene spread, and there is a video on this as well. Okay, so basically these were the Ali Brown inspired pieces. So I think this one I did from the tutorial she's done, and then I just tried my own versions. And this one, I really like this one because I have taken off things that didn't feel authentic to me and tried to take on board some of her style, but kind of make it my own. And then I've created these tags. I think there is a video on this one and these for sure. Here is a watercolor play with soul technique, and there's an illustration right here. This, I'm not sure if you have seen these. I think I might have put couple of the pictures on Instagram. So this is a play on with the Polychromos. I really like this yellow. It's the let's see, what color is this? It's the dark Rum Yellow. It's like a mango yellow. I love it. Really love this and these illustrations. They're just so gorgeous to me. Both of them are inspired by Frida Kahlo. And this one is quite special to me because, I don't know, it just has her eyes almost look real. I really like the style here. And then I just tried different things and not entirely sure I like them. I do like this one. Then back to Floral Doodles. And yeah, love this one, and I love this one as well. And more doodles. There's so I came up with a new flower doodle with elongated petals, and I quite like it because they are just done with the gel pen. And here I sort of like some elements of it, but not all. I think this particular pink and this particular yellow for me are not working. But I do like these little doodles here. They're very cute. And then finally there is, you will find this as a tutorial. It's got that floral arrangement, and then just a girl with a few flowers. So I chose a muted palette, and I do like that kind of simplicity about it and cleanness, where there's not too much going on. It's quite contrasting to this one, but you know, I was doing this when it was super hot and my mind was just not in the right state. So I do like it as an end result. So it was really fun working in this sketchbook, and would I repurchase it? For now I would not, and the simple reason behind it is that I have this brand new Alpha series by Stillman and Byrne to start. So it's a white paper compared to, let me just open it up here so you can see it's a lot whiter, and it's got a bit of texture. Hopefully you can see that, compared to Jane Davenport, which has this combo of basically no texture and a textured paper. So you will get some pages which are textured, like here, and then the back of it obviously is smooth, so you get one-sided pages basically, which kind of gives you the you know, experience of both the smooth and the cold pressed. But yeah, it depends which one you prefer. And so yeah, I'm going to have a little play in this sketchbook afterwards, so I might want to repurchase it at some point, but for now I'm good. So thanks for watching and see you soon.